Hello. I'm going to be doing a fishing tutorial, just my little way of fishing. Basically, I'm going to be doing two events, one down here and one somewhere else. So usually I like having my characters need to have like a fishing tool, like a fishing rod or something, before they're able to access the fishing spot. So I'll be doing that up there. And you don't have to do that, and I'll show you where you can skip that step though. So basically you need to go into your events tab, choose where you want your fishing spot to be. You have multiple ones. I usually just copy and paste them. So in here you need to, well, you don't need to, but I like having like an indicator that there's a fishing spot. So I always usually use the flame set and this little one down here, circular one. And instead of walking at animation, I'll use stepping animation so that it's animated, not just when it's walking around, but yeah, you'll see what I mean. And priority needs to be same as characters in order for your character to interact with it. And then in the contents here, open up another command prompt. Now you need to do show choices. So fish, don't fish, very creative. And next you want to, underneath fish, you want to create a conditional branch. So go to flow control, which is in the first tab, select conditional branch. Actually no, I need to create the item first, sorry. So you close that, open up the database. When you're in the database, go to the items tab, then you need to go down, change maximum. We'll be creating two different items, so make sure you've got two spaces there. This one will be my fish, so sardine, just because the fish looks like a little sardine. There, consumable, yes. RMVX, for the sake of this tutorial, we'll just do 20% recovery, so your character will get 20% of the hit points back if they consume it. Okay, that looks good. And next we need to create their fishing tool. I don't think they've got a fishing rod, so I have to improvise. But you can use, I don't know, I usually just use the slingshot to shoot the poor fishies in the head. So we'll just do that. Slingshot. And under consume you need to put no. And that's basically what you have to do for that. Okay. Next you need to go back to your event. And this is where you do the conditional branch. So back to my flow control. First one. Conditional branch. Next you need to go to the fourth tab. Select item and look down for your slingshot or whatever fishing tool that you're using. You can use a harpoon or anything like that. And this you want to set it to, you just want to select this, because if they don't have the fishing rod, you want to be able to tell your player that he needs to go get one. Well, you don't have to do that. It's completely up to you. So next we want to do the fishing after, you know, the game has looked for the slingshot and it's found the slingshot. So if yes, then usually I like to set a weight, so I don't know, 120, so that's 2 frames. And then we'll do change items under party in the first tab. Increase 1, oh shit, excuse my language. Edit sardine, silly old me. And then you want to tell your player that they have caught fish. You managed to catch a sardine. Sadoin. Normally I like to put my items, like official items, and it's capitalized, just so the player understands that. And then, okay. Okay, so basically if you don't want your player to have a fishing tool, all you gotta do is use these four commands, and you don't need to put a conditional branch, so you just put it there. So after this, unless you want there to be infinite fish in the water, you want to create a self switch to turn this off once you've fished the sardine, which is usually what I do. So directly underneath you manage to catch a sardine, or whatever you've got there, to show that you've finished catching it. You need to create another command. Control self switch A is on, and then you want to go to the new event page, and self switch A is on. You don't need to do anything else, and you need to have this blank, so it signifies that you've caught the fish and it's no longer available. And okay, that looks right. Yep. Oh, yes, that's good. Okay, so now we need to create the event that has the fishing tool. So I'll just create a chest. Click event creation, blah blah blah. Item. So you want the content of the chest to be the fishing tool. So I'll put the slingshot there. Okay. And that should be it. We'll test it out anyway. Alright, so we don't have the slingshot in our inventory, so we won't be able to fish. I didn't set that to tell me. Hang on, I'll fix that in a second. So I've got the slingshot now. And it should wait. And then there. So what I did wrong there was I forgot to fill in the else. So if yes, then that. Else you need to show the character that they don't have the fishing rod. You need to find some kind of tool in order to fish. Let's try that again. There we go. And I've already done this bit. Slingshot was found. Fish, wait 2 frames. And then that disappears. And the sardine and the slingshot's in your inventory. Well, that's basically it. Thank you for watching.